Though I personally feel that she gets worse later on in the series about this kind of stuff, she was crafty right from the start. The song that plays here is called Duel, and from what I can remember, it rarely plays unless Buggy is somehow involved, like throughout the entire series. There are a few exceptions to this, and I might just be misremembering, but for the most part, this seems to be Buggy's theme song. I could almost count the pixels on this image. It looks like one of those Minecraft's hyper-realistic texture packs. Hey, she knows what's up. This is clearly the best way to earn Luffy's trust.
Are you
sure about that?
Oh my goodness, this is about to be a lot of editing. This guy with the blonde hair wasn't there. Guy with the long brown hair wasn't there. This guy with the pink shirt wasn't there. This guy on the far left wasn't there. This guy with the purple hair wasn't there. This guy with the eye patch wasn't there. And you guessed it, this guy that we can barely see was not there. Oh, and just in case you thought I was done, here's a bonus for you. The tables that were right here just disappeared. And here's a double bonus for you. This barrel didn't exist either. Like, come on, man. This is a game of I Spy. I spy with my little eye 2 barrels in a bottle that did not exist 10 seconds ago. I think my microphone shyness has succumbed to a devastating illness as of late. They did in fact just straight up make Buggy's hand invisible here. Nah, he's just Darth Vader at this point. I think the joke's old by this point. I seriously hope that everyone that's watching gets the point by now. One thing I did catch is they hide Buggy's missing hand while this guy's flying over to him, which is a neat little detail they used to keep someone from knowing that his hand was separated. Anyone else find it funny that they just broke into a house and fixed up a sandwich real quick? Speaking of music though, this song is gas. I wish it was called more often so we could hear it play more frequently. It's kind of crazy to think that 100 million berries isn't that much in the grand scheme of things, considering that most of the Straw Hats at the current point in the story have several 100 million berry bounties. I feel like that line had to have struck a bad note with Nami considering the Arlong situation. Why is this one dude staring through the fourth wall like he's about to steal my car while I'm out shopping for groceries at Walmart? Look at that, it's the same shot from 2 seconds ago. The only thing that's changed is what Buggy's doing and what Nami's doing. 'Cause you're a circus monkey. Get it? Do you get it yet? This means for a very small amount of time, Nami was one of the Buggy pirates. I've always been bothered by the fact that Luffy apparently can't stretch this far for some reason. Like, shouldn't he be able to reach this? I don't get it. And these guys apparently all just packed up what they were doing and moved to the other side of the tent to make a perfect recreation of what they were previously doing on the other side of the tent. Oh my goodness, that guy has insane leg strength. And this ball is probably super heavy. This guy has insane lifting strength. Never mind, I guess it was just the angle. Still pretty good lifting strength though. Real talk though, I feel like the destructive potential of these things is mad underrated. I never understood the double-sided cannons of Buggy's ship. Maybe look into it. Hold on. Well, let me look it up. Why does Buggy's ship have double-sided cannons? Yeah, I'm not finding anything. I don't know. But I definitely think it's odd because I don't see them like rotating. In order to rotate, they need to compress like pistons. And why would you even want to risk firing towards your own ship to like do rear firing when you could just have cannonballs on like cannons on the rear if that's the reasoning behind it? I just don't know. I don't know. Pause.
Are you sure about that?
Honestly, I hate to say it, but she's kind of on point, at least in pre-time skip. Oh, brother, what is this still frame?
だったらバギー玉を1個プレゼントしてやるからよ。この親分をぶっ飛ばしちゃいな。これは俺様への忠誠を誓うって意味もあるんだぜ。やれ。
私結構です。それよりせっかくの歓迎パーティーなんだから楽しくやりましょうよ。
やれ。これが俺流の歓迎パーティー。
As much of a beloved character as Buggy is to many people, let's not forget that he's still a bad-spirited pirate and kind of a monster. He's one step down from the crocodile and Doflamingo type of taking over a country and killing innocent people in the process. This is the most iconic moment in this episode, in my opinion. Full stop. One of my favorite moments for Nami later on in the series actually utilizes this as a flashback, and I believe it does it well. And we'll get there one day, because it's all the way in Wano. But my point is, this part is just masterful, you know? The tension, Luffy locking in for the first time in the entire episode, pretty much. And then, of course, Nami fighting for what she really believes in. He either somehow just didn't get lost, period, or he got perfectly lost. That's not some bird, that's the great bird. You see what I'm saying? He's the most monstrous, horrific character in the entire series. That was so unsanitary. I don't know what it is, but Zoro's face kind of looks like a fox right here, which, you know, that's what Zoro means. It means fox. On today's episode of Common Sense That You Didn't Think About, that's Buggy's real nose. Also, the reason he says Flashly every 2 seconds is because he's a clown and he likes being the center of attention. And guess what the center of attention usually is? The flashy thing. Back to our regularly scheduled programs. I gotta say it, dude. He looks like a can of Vienna sausages. But anyway, I wonder why our team didn't notice the fact that he wasn't bleeding at all. Like, that's not normal, you know? They did a really good job with the fear factor here. I mean, visually, audibly, everything. And before I get someone in the comments saying, oh, it's not scary though, you're scared by that, I'm not saying, oh, that's scary as in shiver me timbers. I'm saying, oh, wow, yeah, they made it kind of creepy. That's what they were aiming for. You just saw that too, right? And you're laughing? Okay, Luffy, that's not creepy at all. Either that or you just got straight up fed up with them laughing all the time, which I can't blame you. You wanna know what's funny? That looks super smooth, but that was actually 2 scenes to put together. The reason it looks so smooth is because they used the same animation of him attacking Zoro twice. If only characters in this show always acted with this sense of urgency. Instead of listening to the person you're fighting talk the whole time, just lock in and deal with the situation, like please. This initial look on his face is priceless. Bro looks so confused. And then you have this dude hiding behind a barrel like that's going to save him. Like, bro, these are buggy balls, man. Like, you can't hide from it with a barrel. Hey, buddy, have you thought about moving out of the cannon's trajectory? Like, just move. Just move, man. I'd say this episode was an overall great introduction to Buggy's character as well as his pirate crew. They're all really just goofy in my opinion, but hey, that's just my opinion at the end of the day. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the channel thus far. We've made it way further than I expected to already, and I just don't know what to say personally, but I'm going to keep pumping these out. We're going to keep going forward and hopefully grow even more, you know? Hopefully you notice a lot of improvements with this video. I pushed myself with editing. I pushed myself with, you know, figuring out the audio thing. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't using my microphone correctly. But anyway, I'm just yapping at this point. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you very much, and have a good one.